Hey everybody, it's 50 Shades of Ray Facebook live stream on a Tuesday. I don't even know what the fucking date is. 6/27/2017. It's a Tuesday, and we did a live stream this morning for about 30 minutes or so, and I figured I'd do a live stream tonight here before I went on to other things that I'm doing tonight. Once again, I've got a lot of editing to do. I'm taking all my Twitch live stream games, and I'm editing those to put on Facebook. They're still, if you go to Twitch, you can watch the previous live streams for the games. Or if you want to see an edited version, you can go to YouTube and check those out. And the give me 1 second here. If you go to YouTube, excuse me, my oxygen hose. You know what? Having that oxygen hose, and I've said it before in other videos, having that oxygen hose in my nose, it just itches. There's nothing you can do about it, and you've got to scratch an itch. You know what I mean? Anyway, you can catch up on all the 50 Shades of Ray live streams if you go to YouTube. Look over here. Or right here. Look over here in the comment section. There is somewhere in this comment section right here, there is a link to the YouTube channel where we're putting all of our live streams, Facebook live streams, YouTube live streams, Twitch gaming live streams. Those will all be. YouTube is the dump for everything. Hey Paco, how you doing tonight? I was just talking about editing all of the live streams and putting them on YouTube. Now we have another channel. Let me see here where it is. We have another channel. There we go. Yeah, got to go to. Oh come on! It's fucking thing. I know. You know what? I feel like I've logged into this thing 1,000 fucking times today. Now, yeah, what's up, man? If you go to this link right here, the VidMe, the 50 Shades of Ray VidMe page is a specialty channel. This is where I've put together little videos and clips. Things that I thought were funny. That's kind of like our specialty little skit thing that we're doing. So that's if you go to VidMe. YouTube is the dump for everything, and VidMe is the specialized channel. So that's the way it works. And then we have, of course, the Facebook Live these will always be on here. You just got to scroll down the timeline. But if you don't want to scroll down the timeline and you want to see the live streams more or less in order, you can go to YouTube and check them out. And that's it for that. Actually, later tonight, I'll be live streaming from... I will be live streaming from Twitch TV. We're going to be playing some World of Warships or maybe some World of Tanks, and I will put that link in the comment section as well. If you happen to swing here, let me take them off. If you happen to swing by the YouTube channel or the VidMe channel, might I ask that you please subscribe, like the videos, or on VidMe you have to upvote them. VidMe is a new channel. It's kind of like YouTube. It's what YouTube should have been, and it's what YouTube needed to be. And VidMe is a lot better than YouTube right now. That's why I'm just kind of. It's one of the reasons why I'm just kind of dumping everything onto YouTube. I've had the YouTube channel for. I've talked about this in other videos. I've had the YouTube channel for a long, long time. So I can post videos that are hours and hours and hours long. There's no limit to what I can post on YouTube because I've been a good boy on YouTube for the last fucking 12 years or something. So like right when YouTube started, I opened up a channel. So I opened up a channel on VidMe, but I wasn't sure what I wanted to put on there. So now we're just putting the specialized videos and skits that I've put together and that I've collaborated with on some other people, and hopefully people that are going to soon be my production staff, and we're not going to have it won't just be this blue curtain and plug and fan. Hopefully I'm going to set up a studio-like situation with a better camera, with a couple of cameras, and we're actually going to do a live stream, a better show. Facebook I'm keeping personal. YouTube is more social commentary. We'll talk about politics and religion and whatever else and current events and what's going on and what pisses us off. That's what the live stream on YouTube is for. And I've only done but one. But I'm going to do more as I get there. There's so many things to do between Twitch and YouTube and Facebook and then editing all this shit. That's why I need a production staff. I need at least one other person. 2 or 3 would be nice. So if anybody's interested in collaborating, because we can Skype and everything and send files to each other, and because some of this software I don't know. The 21st century has caught me unawares, apparently. And I'm just now starting to understand and get into the wireless thing. I've got a laptop that I take to dialysis with me, so I can play my games and look at stuff while I'm at dialysis. So that wireless thing, and the laptop is its own wireless hotspot. So I can fire up the hotspot and let other people, do my stream. My home computer that I'm on here right now has its own wireless thingy in it. So I can go wireless on my home computer. When the cable goes down, I can go wireless. Woohoo! So, but I'm just starting to figure that shit out. Focus, bitch. Focus. Yeah. See, that's my. When things don't work right, I just give it a smash. If you can't figure it out, beat it up. So that's why I need a production staff, because I'm a fucking all right. I'm a fucking caveman when it comes to electronics type shit. Most electronic type shit. I know desktops. That's all I know. Don't know laptops. Don't know wireless. Don't know. But I'm getting a look. This is my phone. Look at my phone. Have you ever seen such a thing? Look at this phone. This is the kind of phone that I have had. Look how small this is. It's not a smartphone. You can't access the internet without. It says you can access the browser, but that's just the track phone browser where that's just a way for them to burn minutes off the fucking phone. But I've never had it, all I call is doctors and make appointments, and I don't have friends that I call up or text or whatever. So next month I'm getting a smartphone. I'm getting rid of this. This was an $8 track phone at Walmart. And this is all I've needed. However, another reason I'm getting another phone is because this particular phone fell into this cup of coffee on one morning, and I snatched it out of there, 2-second rule, right? So I snatched the phone out of there. Luckily, the phone was not on. The phone was off. So I took the phone apart, took the battery out, dried everything out, and then I let it sit all day because it was an off day. I didn't have to go to dialysis. So I let the phone sit all day, and then I put it all back together, turned it on, and I was like, oh, thank God it worked, right? Okay, but now the speaker's fucked up. Okay, Paco, yeah. You go get back to work, man, if you haven't left already. We'll see you later, and thanks for stopping by and saying hi, man. I always appreciate it when people stop by. It doesn't matter that anybody's watching because this is all going to be recorded and it'll be on the TL on the timeline, so that don't matter. But anyway, back to the phone. So I'm going to get a smartphone here in a couple of days, and I'm going to set that up. I'm going to have a new number. I'm just going to throw that. This has got like only 30 minutes on it. I'm just going to throw this one away, go to my track phone account, and just eliminate all those old numbers off there and just get that new smartphone with a camera. I want one with a camera so I can walk around with like a fucking selfie stick or something. No, who knows? Who knows? I may get a selfie stick. I've got a microphone stand over here, a slanted over microphone stand. I can just use that as a selfie stick and walk around with that big piece of shit. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, we're going to say bye bye to the I could signal ships in the dark with it. Here we go. Who are we going to call? Let's call the devil. Anyway, yeah, so it's been an interesting night. I'm going to tell you what, the meds are kicking in, and I've told you before, when the meds kick in, the show starts, right? So, God, it's I wish. I wonder what everybody else is doing tonight. What are you doing tonight? If you're watching this, tell me what you're doing tonight in the comments. Just write down and say, well, I was doing. It's Tuesday night. It's about, what time is it? It's about 11. It's about 11 p.m. on a Tuesday, on the 27th of June. And write in the comments. Let me know what you were doing tonight. It would have been nice if you could have come by and we could have had a conversation. So let me know what you do, or let me know what let me know what you're going to do tomorrow, one or the other. But I'm going to have a cup of coffee here real quick. I'm going to have a sip of it. Oh, that's good. It's always good. Coffee's always. You know what? I drink coffee throughout the day. I just have to. It just seems like It seems like the older I get, the more I need to drink coffee to be able to function properly. So, oh, there we go. God, I feel so much better. So yeah, I think I'm gonna. You know what? I've really gotta. I gotta spend some money on. I got so much bills now. I bought that laptop from Finger Hut. It was almost $600. I got to start paying that off. I got a credit card. I got a credit card with a $300 credit limit. I got to start paying off, and that'll raise my credit up. And I've used it. What I do is I keep putting $100. I'll put $100 on there, and that raises my credit. And they're like, woohoo! And then I use it again, and then the credit card company's like, really? Did you really put $100 on there and then use it the next day? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I am guilty of it. I am sorry. I needed to use it for something. I really need to get that shit paid off so I can start putting a little bit more money into these games. Because right now all my games are running on standard accounts and I have no premium accounts. And that really makes a difference when you're gaming. If you're going to do it, and I'm going to do it semi, and this is, I use this term very loosely, semi-professional, somewhere in there, more than a hobby but less than a job. That's the way I'm going to look at it. So I need to put a little money into these games, but I need to get these things paid off first. I also, it wasn't by mistake, but I was kind of pissed off that I was getting charged $168 a month for internet and TV. I don't watch the TV, and I just get that but I have to pay for that TV package to get the internet. So I was just like, God, and so I got a lower internet bandwidth for it's like $148 instead of $168. Well, when you're on a fixed income like me, every fucking dollar counts, I mean, that $20 goes for something else. It could go for McDonald's or, a bottle of Boone's wine or some shit. It could go anywhere. So I don't know. I think I'm going to have to call Xfinity and we're going to have to redo our package here. They may have to give me. I'm going to try to get a deal with them to get a better package for the internet where I'm not paying $168 a month. I'm paying that regardless. But here's the thing, if I want to start really downloading and streaming and doing all this kind of stuff, I think I need a faster internet and a bigger bandwidth. As much as the computer can handle. I don't want to get more than I need, but in order to do that, I need to pay these bills. I need to pay Fingerhut. I need to pay the credit card off, so then I can start spending more money on these games. I'm really interested because one of the games that I'm playing right now a lot. I'm spending a lot of hours on is Defiance. And I've talked about this in other videos before. And Defiance was a video game that came out in conjunction with a TV show on the Sci-Fi Network. It was a show called Defiance, lasted 3 seasons, and it was gone far, far too soon, much like Firefly was. And if you know what a brown coat is, and you know what Firefly is, then you know what I'm talking about. I'm definitely a brown coat. I've always been a brown coat. I've done a little cosplay over the years. We'll call it cosplay, okay? It doesn't necessarily mean like, I went to a cosplay convention, but it was kind of a dress up sort of thing, and maybe there was something for Halloween, possibly. I'm not saying I put on a dress and and prounce around the room and talk, in an old lady voice or anything. Come on. Well, I may sit here with I may do these broadcasts wearing no pants because you can't tell because I'm sitting down, but that doesn't mean I'm weird. And if I am a little weird, well, so what? I've always been a little weird. I've always been entertaining. I always thought I'm an entertaining person. I think the people that I went to school with thought that I was an entertainer. Actually, I think the people that I went to school with think that I was a retard or something. Man, you know what? The older I got, the much cooler I got. That was, it's those people that I went to school with. You all miss that, man, because I dropped out of that. I didn't go get my GED. My diploma is a regular high school diploma from Flagler Palm Coast High School. Even though I wasn't there, I was in an alternative program, but it was not the GED. So I did not go get my GED. I don't have my GED. My GED, I've got a regular frickin' diploma, and I just didn't graduate with the students and go to graduation. It was I did it separately away from everybody, because at that point I was going to college. I was ready to go to college. Everybody, my parents, my family, it was all planned out. I was going to go to college and do something great and be something wonderful. in like a corporate law or some shit like that. But no, that's not what I did. Stupid me. You know, and I think it's because back then I don't know. And then like get over it. I don't know if it's not. I mean, it's not like a weekend thing. I mean, but I don't know. Maybe as you get older, you get better control of it. But man, I was really whacked out in the head back then. I was really making some poor life decisions, and you know, not going to college was one of them. I think I fucked up. When I made that decision to not go, I should have gone. I should have gone because it would have been. I think my life would have been completely different than it is now. I can certainly tell you before I met my ex-wife, before I met her, I was probably on the road to a heart attack. Seriously. You know, I was smoking 2 packs of cigarettes a day. I was going to the bar 3-4 times a week. I was working at Krabby Joe's. That's where I was working up in the hammock in Flagler Beach or in Flagler County. I was working at Krabby Joe's. I don't know what it's probably still a seafood place now, or they tore it down. I don't know I don't know what the fuck's going on with that place. But I was working at Krabby Joe's. And I was going to Mom's Bar in Flagler Beach. You know, that little bar, you only seat like 30 people in there. And I was going there for karaoke. Yeah, that's what I'd go there for that and sit there and, man, I'd buy shots for everybody. I'd buy house shots for everybody. Pitchers of beer I'd share with people. I was just going there and partying my ass off. And then that's when I met Charlotte. And she wasn't a real heavy drinker, so we kind of stayed home. We still drank a little bit, but we stayed home mostly. And then, unfortunately, she got pregnant 2 months later. It's unfortunate in a way, and not in another way. It's not unfortunate. I mean, you know, that was our first child, and the first child is not unfortunate. It was just unfortunate the circumstance of how it all came about. But if I had not met her, because of her, I had to stop going to the bar. We were still smoking like New Jersey fucking smokestacks, but I'd stopped going out places and stopped going to the bar. And at the time I met her, I was dating 3 or 4 different women. I was dating Charlotte. There was Kristen, Sarah. I was seeing an older lady. She was probably 10 years older than me at the time, and I'm sorry I can't remember her name. But I was just dating. I wasn't seeing anybody serious. This was just, you know, going out and having fun. But for the first time in my life, I was really having, like, you know, a whole social thing. I mean, it was great. It was wonderful. And God, why would I have wanted to fuck that up by being involved in a relationship? Well, she got pregnant. I can honestly say that if Charlotte had not got pregnant, well, we're out of focus again. I can honestly say that if Charlotte had not gotten pregnant, we probably wouldn't have hung out that much longer. You know, it was just it was one of them things that turned into one of them things. So I mean, that's just the way it is. That's the way life is. I mean, it's not. I'm not trying to say it's. Hopefully you don't think it says something about me as a person because I've said that or because I feel that way. That's just the way life is. It's one of those things that turned into one of those things. And you just gotta, you know, for me, I felt like it was my responsibility. I had to step up and do what I had to do. Especially because there's a kid coming, man. You know, there's a kid on the way. Unfortunately, you know, three kids, we go, you know, start from when I met Charlotte. 3 kids later, 2007, yeah, I get sick. And then my ability to be a father and be a man and be a productive part of the household, completely gone, completely gone. And that was a crushing blow, man. That was because I was working hard to do what I needed to do to keep the family, and we were definitely working the system because we were at poverty level, living in West Virginia at the time. Works is scarce, money is even scarcer. But I was, the kids were, we were getting $1,000 a month in food stamps, and I'm not boasting about that. But that's so, we weren't hungry. We had, so much there was so much food, we had to set it on the counter because there was no room in the cabinets for it. So the kids were eating real good. The ones that were going to school were going to school. Joseph was having some problems. He's like ADHD, problems learning, some behavioral issues, and I hope they've got that under control. And I hope if he's on he's getting the right medication that he's getting. Because I haven't seen the kids or heard from the kids in years because now the mother-in-law has them. Charlotte's mom has them, and Charlotte's down there with them. But Charlotte's mom adopted them. I mean, legally adopted the children. They're basically her children now. So much to the point where she changed their last name from Federle to Rose. So my children are no longer Federles. They're Roses by name. They're still Federles, goddammit, and nothing's going to change that. So the Federle blood will carry on, but the Federle name will not carry on. Not unless they choose to change it back later after they've grown. And hopefully, at some point my kids will get on Facebook and they'll see these things and they'll get to know their old man a little bit. And that's kind of why I'm doing the whole Facebook thing. Everything else is just like entertainment for everybody else. But I really want my kid. If I don't get a chance to be with my kids IRL, then if I can only communicate with them digitally through Facebook or YouTube or this, and I want this around, and that way like if you go to Twitch, or you go to SoundCloud, or you go to VidMe, everything that I do is a piece of me. So I want them to get to know their old man. If they go to SoundCloud and they listen to the SoundCloud issue, I'll put that link over here in the description as well. The SoundCloud is I DJ a little bit and I dabble around a little bit, and so if my kids want to know what kind of music that I listen to all kinds of music, there it is in the comments section. So there's the SoundCloud link. So this way they'll get to know their old man a little bit, I hope, and see that I'm not quite the asshole probably that their mother or their mother-in-law or my mother-in-law or their nana or whoever, whatever the fuck they're calling her these days, that I'm not quite the asshole that those people said I probably was. Because who knows what they're fucking telling them. I don't know. They might have even told them I'm dead. I have no idea. Well, we're rolling up on 30 minutes here, and so we're probably going to cut it out. So for now, this is 50 Shades of Grey, Facebook live stream, reminding you that if you get on YouTube or if you get on VidMe or even this video here, comment, subscribe, like, upvote, and share, depending upon where you are, this video and other videos, because that helps me get the word out, and it helps me broaden the people that I can get in contact with, and it helps me increase the range of my conversations with the social public peoples out there. And so for for nobody here at the 50 Shades of Ray live stream studios, this is 50 Shades of Ray live stream Facebook, signing off, and we will see you later.